Welcome to myvalleyonline.com, your source for news and information, with your host Melvin Valentine and special guest Supervisor Jeff Stone.
Hi, welcome to myvalleyonline.com. I'm your host Melvin Valentine, and I'm sitting here with our County Supervisor Jeff Stone of the 3rd District. Thank you, Jeff Stone, for coming.
Thank you,
How are you doing today?
Nice to see you.
Perfect. So I know that you have a new office in the city of Hemet, correct? Why don't you give us a little information on that and what's going on with that? I know a lot of people are excited about that.
Well, we wanted to be more centrally located. We were in our Val Vista Sheriff's Office, which was on the eastern end of town, and I want to spend more time in the Hemet Valley, and I wanted us to be more accessible to Hemet San Jacinto residents. So we're at the new Hemet Service Center on State Street, and I encourage residents, if they have any concerns, to come in and see us there. And we're here to help solve problems and help enhance the quality of life of people that live here. We're going to have a stronger presence here. I plan to be here 2 days a week to address some of the concerns that the cities and I have been working on.
Perfect. And I know I'm personally excited to know that our supervisor is so close and accessible to us, and I appreciate you for that. And I'm also excited about, I don't know a lot about it, but you can inform me about the Valley Congress. I heard that there's a Valley Congress, and the county and the cities and even the tribe are getting together to tackle some of our issues. Why don't you give us a little bit more information on that?
Well, there's a renewed spirit of cooperation and collaboration between the cities of San Jacinto and Hemet, the tribe, and even the Mount San Jacinto College District, where we meet periodically, and through synergism, we're able to accomplish more together than we could individually by taking advantage of scarce resources that we all have available to us, and trying to work on things like enhancing the public safety of the valley, which we know has been declining, unfortunately, in the past few years. And it's going to take the collective leadership of all of us to try to improve the quality of life here through a public safety means. Infrastructure. We need to open up this valley through the Mid-County Parkway, which is a proposed road, an east-west corridor that is going to allow for more people to come here to do business and to open businesses, and hopefully reduce some of the unemployment numbers that we see in the Hemet San Jacinto Valley. And collectively, through our votes on the Riverside County Transportation Commission, the Western Riverside Council of Governments, under which the cities and I each have a vote, we can fast forward, expedite some of this infrastructure that's going to be of strong benefit to the residents here.
Well, you hear it here. You got a lot of good things to look forward in this community. So I also know that you have a wine country plan that is supposed to develop some jobs for the community. I know a lot of people are excited to hear about that. New jobs coming soon. So what's going on with the new jobs with the wine country?
Well, we've got a very exciting plan called our Wine Country Expansion Project. And it's going to have tremendous economic ripple effects throughout the entire southwestern region, including the Hemet Valley. Right now, we've got 35 wineries on approximately 7,000 acres, and we're going to grow to 22,000 acres of planted vines and build out 105 wineries. Now, that means we're going to be expanding threefold, which I believe is going to create 1,500 to 2,000 new jobs for area residents. And that plan is going to go to the Planning Commission this July, and the goal is to get it to the Board of Supervisors in September, where we hope we have this wonderful new plan that is going to create a lot of economic development for the benefit of everyone that is in Southwest Riverside County, not to mention protecting 22,000 acres of beautiful open space, rolling hills of vines, a place you can go with your family to have a picnic, a place you can go to have a convention, a place you can spend in a bed and breakfast, and at the same time you can go to the Paleontology Museum, Western Science Center, go to Diamond Valley Lake, or go up to Idlewild. We want to create a destination of Southwest Riverside County, and all these anchors are going to be there to promote more tourism, which is going to get people to hopefully build more hotels, and have a San Jacinto Valley more restaurants. And you can see the ripple effect that's going to happen when these plans come to fruition.
Yeah, that's a great plan, because I know when you create attractions that bring other people that are outside of your community and find a way that they can leave their dollars and go back home, I know that's always a great to grow a local economy, and that's a great plan. And I also heard that there's a new library in Idlewild that you were a part of. What's going on with the new library?
Well, as a part of redistricting, we have new districts now where I used to have the cities of Menifee and the city of Canyon Lake, but because my district over the past 10 years has grown the most, I had to, in accordance with the law, redistribute some of that population to other supervisors. So Supervisor Ashley now has the city of Menifee, Supervisor Buster has Canyon Lake, which allows me now to focus more of my attention on the 4 cities, Murrieta, Temecula, Hemet, San Jacinto, and the unincorporated area. I have probably the largest unincorporated population of any of the supervisors now, because I only represent 4 cities where all my other supervisors represent many more. I have 28 in the county.
Okay.
And so we've been dedicating a lot of resources to the Idlewild community that I represent, as well as Anza and Awanga, Pinyon Pines area. But in Idlewild, we have a beautiful $2 million library that is going to open up, we hope, by the end of September.
Wow.
And it's in a building that the county bought, and it's going to be about, how many square feet? 6,000 square feet. And it's going to have all the computer technology. It's going to have a fireplace where people can sit and operate on computers. And they're operating out of a 2,000 square foot facility that's been there for years. And here you have a state-of-the-art, beautiful building that's going to enhance Idlewild. It fits in with Idlewild character. It was designed by an architect listening to Idlewild residents. It wasn't an architect telling Idlewild what kind of a library they should have. And we also did a historical overlay in Idlewild area, because we have a lot of historical buildings that may not meet the county codes today, but we wanted to protect them from being cited by county code enforcement because they don't meet building standards today. So we did a historical overlay which grandfathers them in and allows for us to preserve the wonderful downtown area of Idlewild for, again, adding to the tourist component of Riverside County, in particular southwest Riverside County, which again will have a ripple effect throughout the Hemet San Jacinto Valley.
Oh, that's great. And I know when I was driving down Winchester the other day, I noticed that there's a project going on the Winchester Road that you also are a part of. What's going on Winchester? I don't know. What are we doing over there? Are we widening the lanes, hopefully, or what? That's
exactly what we're doing. This has been now a 7-year process since I've been on the board, and working with the state, which is a Caltrans facility, and working with the federal government that gave us a $20 million grant in order to widen the road. But when you take money from the federal government, you've got to jump through numerous hoops.
Yeah, I've heard.
And that's why it's taken so long to build this road. But I'm very proud to say that between Murrieta Hot Springs Road and Dominagoni Parkway, we will have 2 lanes in each direction. And that's going to be finished in about probably 12 to 14 months. This final phase between Thompson and Dominagoni, and immediately after we will begin the planning and design of the extension of Highway 79 from Dominagoni Parkway all the way to Lambs Canyon. So with that and the Mid-County Parkway, the 215 improvements that are underway now, it is really going to open the accessibility up of the cul-de-sac of the Hemet San Jacinto Valley to more commerce, and I know that the area is going to strongly benefit by all of these improvements that are going to come in a very short time.
Wow, so yeah, you go around town sometimes and there's a lot of negative people, and people make a lot of different negative comments about our community, but you're getting it right here from the man that's in charge. There's a lot of things to be excited about your community, about this valley in the near future. And last but not least, Supervisor Stone, I heard that you have a event coming up this Wednesday regarding the senior citizen community out here locally.
Yes.
Can you give us a little bit more information on that?
Well, as a result of the bad economy, you have a lot of unscrupulous people that target seniors because they're easy prey.
Yeah.
And so we've been going out throughout the 3rd District. This is going to be, I think, our 3rd such meeting. We've already done one in Temecula. We've done an in Romeland, Homeland. And what it is it's teaching senior citizens how to protect themselves from unscrupulous people that want to take advantage of their finances, instructing them not to carry their Social Security cards with them because that's a very important number.
Yes.
Not taking any calls from people that pretend to be a Nigerian prince wanting to give them millions of dollars. And you'd be surprised, as funny as that sounds, how many seniors have fallen for that scam and have wired tens of thousands of dollars, which they'll never see again. And then, of course, teaching them how to eat healthy and be healthy, to live longer lives with quality of life, and then to help them put together an emergency preparedness kit. We're actually going to give them, any senior that attends will get a free emergency preparedness kit from the county, which will have water, food rations, an aluminum style blanket in case you get caught up in the hot or cold, and teaches senior citizens how they can go to a dollar store and for $5 they can put together an enhancer kit where heaven forbid we have a catastrophe, an earthquake, a hurricane. We just learned of a hurricane that was off the coast of Mexico.
Wow.
It's not impossible for one to come here, although unlikely. But however, we want to make sure that we prepare for the worst and hope for the best. My goal is to give the senior citizens all the tools that they can with our emergency preparedness offices, the Office on Aging, also making seniors aware that they can actually apply if they're low income through utility assistance, home weatherization services. These are all free to seniors, and we're going to market a lot of these services when we go out and meet in the community. And it's May the 30th at 12:30 to 1:30. It's going to be at the San Jacinto Community Center, and we invite all the seniors to come, and it's completely free.
Wow, you got a lot of great things going on for our community. I want to thank you for coming and sharing with us all the great things that you're bringing to this community. I know you haven't been in your new location for not that long, but you're already making power moves for us, so my hat's off to you. You heard it here first, myvalleyonline.com. Thank you.